DIY bombshell hair and perfectly winged eyeliner that works every time? Yes, please. Fred is back to share more beauty secrets.
One of the biggest trends we were seeing on runways this season was the bombshell. Curls have gone from beachy to bombshell, and bombshell curls are distinctly voluminous, they're smooth, they're bouncy, they're sexy, they're not messy and beachy. So today we are going to do bombshell curls, and the best way to get them is with hot rollers. Hot rollers are very, very, very easy to use. I would recommend using hot rollers on clean or day-old hair that doesn't have a lot of product in it. What I'm going to do with Stephanie is just lightly mist her hair with some hairspray and then literally taking random sections of hair, casual, still a little bit messy, but smooth and full of volume. You literally grab a section of hair, wrap the hair around a roller, and secure with a clip. What I like to do is start with smaller rollers in the front, and I typically put the roller halfway down the strand of the hair and then wind the hair around the roller. It can be very difficult to start from the very end and wrap it, but if you start halfway down, wrap the hair around the roller and then just twist it under, it gives you a very fast and easy result. So again, I'm just taking the hair partway down the shaft, wrapping it around the roller, and then just twisting it under and securing with a clip. Hot rollers can be very affordable. If you have the choice, always go with something that has a clip like this, or if you do have hot rollers that do have a metal clip that look like a big hairpin, toss those away, go to the dollar store and pick up a package of these. They do almost the same thing. So what we want to do is use the medium to small rollers in the front, and then medium rollers in the back, and then any other lengths we have, we can use large. One thing about hot rollers that is very important is to let them cool completely. If you take the hot rollers out while the rollers are still warm, you will get a very weak curl, and that's not what we want. So while the rollers are still warm, I always spray with a light dusting of hairspray and then let the curls cool completely. And this is a perfect time to move on to bombshell makeup. And so I recommend at home, while the rollers are cooling, you pull out your makeup bag, pop in front of your mirror, and do your makeup. It shortens the time it takes to get this bombshell look. So the winged eyeliner is a look that never goes out of style. And Brigitte Bardot and Jane Fonda, just to name a few, popularized this look with their big, voluminous, beautiful hair in the late 60s and 70s, and the look has become iconic today. Stephanie's already wearing a winged eyeliner, but I'm going to show you a few simple tricks on how to get the look. My favorite trick number one is using an angled eyeshadow brush or an angled eyeliner brush, dipping it into water so that the brush is quite wet, and then going directly into your darkest eyeshadow. We have a brown-black shadow that is perfect, and it's called Teak, and just swirling your brush around in your brown or dark brown or black eyeshadow until you get a nice creamy texture, and you can always test it on the back of your hand, and this is perfect, and then using the angle of your brush, just going in and drawing a perfect, very defined line above the eye. Now I'm just tracing the line that's already there, but just to demonstrate on the back of my hand, you can see how easy it is to go with a shadow liner and a wet angle brush and create a very, very, very defined wing liner. And again, you literally take your wet brush, sweep over the eye. My next favorite tip for getting the perfect winged liner is my felt tip eyeliner marker. It is literally a felt tip pen for your eyes. The product goes on super, super deep, perfect line, very, very, very precision head, and this will require a little bit of practice, but once you've mastered it, you get flawless results every time. And you just literally shake the applicator and go in with the tip of the pen and literally draw your wing. This goes on wet and dries very, very quickly. And you can go all the way down to the lash line and really, 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 really fill it in at the lash line. This is super, super easy. And a lot of people, when they're doing a winged liner, they have a hard time figuring out how far out should they go, how big should they go. I would say it's all about preference. If you go too dramatic, you are going to look like you're wearing a costume, and you don't want to do that. But typically, if you follow the outside brow down to the corner of your eye and just use that as a guide to draw your wing, and then just basically fill it in however far into the eye you want to go. Often, some people will just do their winged liner on the outside half or third of the eye, or you could take it all the way into the inside corner of the eye, the way Stephanie does. So that is how to get a perfect, flawless winged eyeliner. The next thing we want to do is enhance the brow just a little bit, and we will use our brow defining pen in dark taupe, shake the applicator, and literally go in deep into the brow, a bit of color into the brows. And the thing that makes this pen work so beautifully is it gives you color and definition without looking like you're wearing makeup. And this look is about definitely looking like you're wearing makeup. We're not fooling anybody here. But you still don't want your brows to look like they're drawn on. And this dark taupe brow defining pen does the trick perfectly. It adds depth and dimension and definition to the brow, but still keeps it looking much softer than a pencil would. And Bombshells were all about pink, juicy lips. So we are using our Fred Face liquid lipstick. This is Wild Orchid, and it is a very, very, very beautiful, soft, neutral pink. Lip gloss gives much subtler color, and liquid lipstick goes on much more solid and bold. And to make this look a little bit dewier, we will just plain and simply add a pop of lip gloss over top, just to add a little bit of shimmer. And there we have perfect bombshell lips. So our eyes are done, our lips are done, our skin is perfect, and now the rollers are cooled. So it's time to release the rollers from the hair. And when you do so, just undo the clip and ever so gently allow the rollers to just fall out of the hair. So we've removed the rollers from Stephanie's hair. We will set further by just adding a little bit of hairspray. And you can tell even before we've removed the curling sections out of it, this type of curl is very different curl from curling iron beachy waves. It is a much more set, it's much shinier, it's more voluminous, it has more of a movie star sex appeal to it. It looks a little bit more formal and a little bit more done. So Stephanie does have great hair for backcombing, so I am going to backcomb just a tiny little bit. Just take some sections in the top, and on the back side of the section, literally backcomb the hair slightly towards the roots. Smoothed some of these waves out, add a little bit of serum on the ends to promote more shine, because this really is about having super shiny, super bouncy, super glossy curls in the hair. And I've just swept Stephanie's hair over to one side to give it a cross between a Blake Lively and an Amy Winehouse kind of feel. And there you have beautiful, bouncy, bombshell curls and a perfect winged eyeliner.